Okay, so let's talk about a tool that, let's be honest, pretty much all of us use every single day. I'm talking about the good old spreadsheet. And believe it or not, it's about to get one of its biggest updates ever. You know that feeling, right? You're just staring at this wall of data, these endless rows and columns. You know the answer is hiding in there somewhere, but what's the formula? Which function do I even use? We've all been there. Well, that whole frustrating experience, it's about to become a thing of the past. Because that entire process is getting a major overhaul. The big promise from Google is that our data isn't just going to sit there anymore. It's about to become an active partner in our work, something that's ready to respond and actually help us figure things out.
So how exactly is this all happening? Well, it starts right here. You can pretty much forget everything you thought you knew about memorizing VLOOKUPs or building complex pivot tables from scratch. Why? Because spreadsheets are finally learning to speak our language.
So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it's called Gemini in Sheets. The best way to think about it is like having a super smart data analyst just built right into your spreadsheet. And the real magic, the part that changes everything, is that it understands plain English. You just type what you want, like you're talking to a person, and it does all the heavy lifting for you, instantly. And look, this isn't just some minor update. This is a total game changer. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we work with data. We're moving away from a world that was all about formulas and into a world that's all about conversation. Just look at this comparison. The old way, that's that cryptic code on the left you'd have to memorize or, let's be real, Google every single time. But then new way, it's just a sentence, a normal human sentence. It's as simple as asking a coworker for help. We're literally going from coding to just communicating. And just think about the kind of power this puts at your fingertips. Now you can just ask for stuff that used to take forever and require some serious spreadsheet skills. Generate a pivot table by region. Boom, it's done. Highlight the weird stuff in this data. I mean, that's a task that could take an analyst hours, and now it happens in seconds. The real beauty of it all is just how simple the new process is. It's literally 3 steps. 1, open your sheet. 2, type what you want. 3, get your answer. That's it. All that complex stuff that used to give us a headache, the AI handles it now, not you. Okay, but this whole thing is bigger than just making spreadsheets a little easier. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the real context here. This is a key move in what's basically become the great AI race. You see, for Google, this isn't a one-off. It's a critical piece of their grand strategy. They aren't just dropping AI into one tool. Nope, they're weaving their Gemini AI into the fabric of their entire Workspace suite. We've already seen it popping up in Gmail and Docs, and now it's Sheets' turn to get the big AI upgrade. And of course, Google is not alone on this track. This is a full-on tech arms race. You've got Microsoft going all in with its Copilot for Office and Excel. You have OpenAI building this kind of stuff directly into ChatGPT. Even Apple is starting to make noise about major AI upgrades. The finish line for all of them? It's about dominating the world of AI-powered productivity. Okay, so that's the high-level industry battle. But let's bring it back down to earth. Because really, the only question that matters is, what does all of this actually mean for you? Well, the first thing, the one you'll feel right away, is a huge boost in efficiency. Think about all those little annoying tasks, basic formatting, simple sums, making a quick chart. Now you can automate them in seconds. This means you spend way less time on the boring setup and way more time on what actually matters, figuring out what your data is trying to tell you. Now, this next point is, frankly, huge. For as long as spreadsheets have been around, deep data analysis was kind of like a secret club for people who knew all the formulas. Gemini is kicking the door to that club wide open. It's lowering the barrier to entry so that anyone, no matter your tech skills, can ask tough questions of their data. It's really democratizing data analysis for all of us. And if you look at this from a business perspective, the impact is massive. Companies are essentially getting a super powerful analytics tool baked right into the software they're already paying for. That means they can get reports done faster, track projects more easily, and make smarter decisions, all without needing to buy and train everyone on some brand new expensive software. So when you put all these pieces together, it really starts to paint a picture of where the future of work is headed. And it all seems to be pointing in one direction, towards a future that is, in one word, effortless. And we have to be clear, the end game here isn't just a smarter spreadsheet. That's just a piece of the puzzle. The real goal is a single, totally unified AI platform. Just imagine this. You ask a question in your spreadsheet, and Gemini instantly grabs that answer, puts it into a slide for your presentation, and even pulls in supporting data it found in one of your emails. That is the vision, a single, seamless, incredibly smart workspace.
And this quote really just nails it. It perfectly sums up what this entire race is about. This isn't about who can cram the most features into their software anymore. The new battleground is about one thing, and one thing only. Who can make work itself feel effortless? That's the real prize everyone is fighting for. So, all of this leaves us with a really fascinating thought to chew on. As these tools become a normal part of our day-to-day work, you have to wonder, is your next big, game-changing idea still buried under some complicated formula? Or is it now, finally, just one simple conversation away?